what he want to be. And he's going to make it someday because, see, this is in his head that he's going to be rich. And it's going to happen, but he got to be patient because you can't, as they say, you can't build something right away like that. It takes time, but he is going to be successful someday because he has that motivation.
Going to get the previous money off the table. They clean off the table because that's their job. Their job is to clean off the table. Make sure nobody makes money. That's their job. Yeah, exactly. And if you can have the mindset of, cool, I want to make sure that I'm protected at all times when it comes to trading, and know that like they not going to look out for you. They going to make sure that you don't make no money. So when you doing this, be in and out. You take out the previous high, and I always use an analogy with this. It's like the bees. They poking at it, poking at it, poking at it. When they satisfied, they gone. Same thing. They poking at just a little bit, and they go. And they take off. And once they do this, people that's buying the market, you're talking life savings. All type of stuff. Gone.
They losing that money.
Exactly.
Wow.
Because they're on the opposite side and they don't know. Like what we know, you know? And like I say, this is your guide because every day they're going to print out a high and low. And I literally do this to this day. Like, I'll look at the market, I see what they did yesterday, and I won't not trade. So what I'm trying to say, I will not trade in the middle. That's why they say buy low, sell high. You sell high up here, right? And you buy low down here because this is what the institutions are doing. I want to do what they do. I want to do what the successful people do. So let's say the market is trading like this. That's a slap on the hand. You do not want to trade while it's in the middle because that's their whole game plan. They want you to, oh, I think the market's going to go up. So they'll mess around and print a pattern right here to make you think, oh, we about to move.
No bait and switch.
Exactly. But then you are educated because now you know the time of the day you should be trading. You know what you're looking for. And you know the whole game of, hey, sell high, buy low. This is what the banks are doing. So this is why I say the time zones are important. So today I got around 6. Some of y'all might get up a little early. I don't always get up at 6. But I only trade around a certain time of the day because everybody else is trading around that time. The banks and everything are trading around that time, so I don't want to be losing money. So if they trading in the middle in that offset time, I'll just wait. I'll just wait until London session come or New York session come because that's when they're going to make their move to the previous high or low. It could be either or. They're going to take the money, and then this is where we see the patterns at. I'm going to close out with this. Then I'll ask questions. Going back into what we talked about, when they do this, at the high price, this is where most of the time you're going to see that pattern that I'm going to talk about. I guarantee I can bet y'all $1,000 right now. Most of the time, when they go to the high or low price, they're going to form a pattern. And this is how we're able to get the confirmation, like, I need to get in this. This is it. Because they'll do it around the high and low price. If they do it in here, like I said, it's a no-no. You know that's a trap. But when they do it at a high and low price, you know that's the go move. You know that's the golden. But like I said, you sell high. And then we're gonna talk about this, and like I said, I'm gonna ask some questions. This goes back into the patterns. And I talk about the patterns a little bit more in the course because it's more visual. I know everybody learns a little different. But like with the patterns, we know that they form around the high and low price. You got the high price, low price, right? Every day, same thing. Market might be here. Don't trade. Market may come up here. Do that. Cool. How do you take advantage of this? When you see the end pattern, I'm telling you, it happens over and over again. You sell right here, you sell right here, and you sell right here. So, you might be at the grocery store, you might be at home. You like, hey, babe, I missed the trade. You got more than one opportunity to get on that setup. You see what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it happens to me. Sometimes it happens to me, like, I'll wake up and I'll already have missed this part of the end pattern. And this patience, like I said, it takes a while for it to form, which is good. And they'll go down, and then they'll come back up. And then on that second kiss, the last kiss, I'm able to sell it down because they gave me another opportunity to get in. So that's why I'm circling these right here. So if you take a note, you visually draw the M pattern
So where
out.
you buying it, right?
This is a sell setup.
That's the sale setup. You already did the buy setup.
I'm gonna do it next.
Okay. All right.
But just remember, like, you got 1, 2, 3 opportunities to get in on that one setup. That one setup right there can make you a nice penny if you aggressive. It depends on how you are. So same thing can happen at the low price. It's a W. One right here. You buy right here. You buy right here. Sometimes, like I said, it's manipulation in the game, so they're not gonna give it to you clear as day all the time. You might see a W pattern like this. And all while they doing this is going back into what we talked about. You got money parked down here. So they probably had buyers right here. So buyers bought into it right here. So from this leg right here to this leg, you have buyers buy it up.
So how many stop you? Let me say something.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the way you're describing it, it's almost like the lottery. It's like the more people they get to buy in, that drives the market.
Exactly. And that's why I started there, so y'all understand the game. Because if you understand the game, nothing can touch you. You're not going to be confused about anything. Because you're like, when they start moving, you're like, I already know what they're doing. That's why I like to educate people on like this part. Because like, if you understand this, you're going to untouchable. But like you said, that's the lottery. Sell you a dream, buy it up just a little bit, get people to think it's going down. Whole time, they going to stop hunt the bees again, take all that money off the table, and then go up. And that prints the whole pattern.
They call it the bluff. Like
Yeah.
you said, they stall it right there for a minute to make you think it's gonna go, it's gonna dip.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
That's it. That's the whole game. And like I say, that's why I watch Trading Places, my favorite movie. I love watching that movie. I watch it over and over again. That and Wall Street. And The Big Short. If y'all haven't seen that, check that movie out.
What's the name of it?
The Big Short.
Big Short.
I think it's just called Big Short.
Big Short?
Yeah, Big Short.
Okay.
It's a good movie. Any questions? Any concerns so far? I can go over anything y'all want me to go over.
So when you say at the end of the day you get the high and the low, what time is that usually?
High and low, right? So most of the time, we can say from the Asian session, and this is 8 to 11 p.m. So this is nighttime for us, going into 12 and 1. And then the London session is like 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. So I would say these two time zones, between these two times, is when they're going to make their move. To see, you might see them shoot up to start making the high. If I can pull it up, I'll show y'all a live chart, because I know it really comes to clarification when that part comes. But the high of the day they can be working on the high of the day, like shooting out, going up to the high price, and you'll see it like, oh, this is what they doing. And they'll start working it around 1 a.m. That's why I brought out 1 a.m. because that's when they start making a move. They trying to shake everybody out. So when the main
Sleep at that time.
yeah, so when the prime time come and the equities open with the big banks, that's when they gonna go ahead and boom. So it's all a little game. So if I can show you a chart in a second, it'll really clear it up. But during this time, 8 to 11 p.m. or 2 to 5 a.m., that's when you will see the low of or the high price form. And you'll know because you'll see the pattern. I always tell people, if you don't see no pattern, don't trade.
So that's why you're saying set the
Penny orders.
Yeah,
Penny orders.
Yeah.
Yep. Because at the most extremes, this is like your extremes. The high and low is your extremes. So you might place a buy stop up or a sell limit up there and a buy limit down here, because you got money down here. And just remember this. Just remember this. Watch this. Just remember this. If we got buyers, right? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Let's see if y'all know this. If we got buyers in the market, right? Guess where they going next? Anybody can guess? Are they going up or down next? We already know they going up. Where they going down?
That's going down.
Why?
Because they got all the money they need.
Exactly. But then again, they going back down here to get that money.
Yeah,
Just like you just
or they
said.
might stall you, like you said, they might stall it out to get even more money.
Yeah.
Before they did it.
So they're gonna be greedy.
Yeah.
Yep. So if like you said, just to clarify real fast, if we got buyers in the market, you see the market go up, no matter what it is. Once again, if it go up and they're sitting there, just know that buyers bought into it and it made the price move, of course. So they got to go back down and clean that money off the table no matter what. So sometimes during these sessions right here, I call them quarters because I like basketball. You got the Asian session, you got the London session, and then you got the New York session. So you got A, L, and then N for New York. They bringing the price all the way up, right? They building up volume, building up money, but as they doing that, people are, of course, got their money in there. Every day this happens. During the New York time, they reverse the market. All that money they just did, gone. Gone. And they do it every day because they building up volume and snatch it out. So they'll have a buy set up, and then sellers that come in, wipe it all out. And every day, it's like I said, it's just a template. It's a blueprint. And if you know it, you can take advantage of it. And every day it happens like this over and over again. You can like, do your computer connect to the TV?
Sir, are those candlesticks on your shoes?